As you begin to notice something inside you softening, you may also begin to remember something powerful. That deep part of you, the one that already knows how to find balance, peace and strength. It's always been there, hasn't it? Just waiting quietly to remind you of who you really are. And isn't it interesting how, as you listen now, you might begin to discover all those outside forces, those voices, those ideas. They've never really been stronger than you. Maybe they seemed loud at times, didn't they? But even the loudest noise can fade as you begin to tune into something deeper, clearer, more real. Because deep down, your love, your wholeness, you've always been that. And even when you forgot for a moment, or drifted far away from it, that core truth never left you. It's like you can always come back home to yourself. And the beauty of it is, you don't even have to try too hard, do you? It's much easier than that. It's already happening now. So think about this. A compass, it always knows where north is, even if it spins for a while. You are that compass. Your inner sense of love, of who you truly are, it's always recalibrating, always guiding you back effortlessly. So perhaps even without noticing, you can begin to wonder, what if every experience, no matter how confusing or challenging, was simply a part of that process of coming back to yourself, of remembering love? What if every twist and turn, every detour, was actually helping you to discover something new, something deeper, something about how strong and capable you truly are? And as you reflect on that, you might even start to realize how those outside influences, those beliefs that once seemed so heavy, they were never truly yours to begin with. You picked them up along the way, like borrowed luggage, but now it's time to set them down, isn't it? And when you do, you feel lighter. You begin to feel free. It's funny how that works, isn't it? That simple act of letting go, it allows something far more powerful to rise within you. That part of you that always knew the way back to yourself. The part that resonates with love. You can feel it growing stronger now, can't you? And from this place of love, of clarity, of connection, of who you really are, you realize it's not about resisting the world or those external forces. No, it's about recognizing them and remembering they don't define you. You define you. You're not the noise. You're the quiet strength beneath it. And each time you choose to remember that, you step more fully into your power, into your freedom, into your truth. It's like waking up from a dream and realizing the sun has been shining all along. You just didn't notice it, but now you do. And as you continue to notice that light, feel how warm it is, feel how familiar it is. It's yours, it's always been yours. And every time you reconnect with it, every time you choose love, you become even more grounded, even more certain, even more free. So, isn't it comforting to know, no matter where you've been, you can always find your way back. You can always feel that connection again. And each time you do, it only gets stronger. Because the truth is, you have already got everything you need inside you. The love, the strength, the clarity, the power. And now that you know that, or perhaps remember it even more deeply, doesn't it feel exciting to know what's possible? What new choices you can make from this place? What new experiences you can create just by staying connected to the truth? And isn't it fascinating how life, in its twists and turns, seems to weave a tapestry of experiences? Some experiences lift you up, while others they might pull you off centre for a while. Yet somehow, beneath it all, there's always a deeper rhythm, a rhythm that's yours, waiting for you to feel it again. It's always been there, like how the ocean knows how to find the shore. No matter how far the tide seems to pull away, it always returns. You can trust that, can't you? And just like the ocean's flow, you can feel the rhythm of your own return, pulling you gently back to yourself, to something you've known all along. And what's so amazing is how natural this process is. You don't need to force it or figure it out. You don't need to control it at all. You simply notice it happening. Because in truth, life isn't something that happens to you. Life is happening through you. You're both the traveller and the path, the question and the answer, the seeker and the guide. And the beauty of that, even when you're not consciously aware of it, something deep inside is always guiding you, recalibrating, realigning, gently pulling you back to that state of knowing who you are. It's like you can feel the pieces clicking into place, and each piece carries with it a new understanding, a new awareness, an awareness that you're far more powerful than you ever realised. Because every experience you've ever had was never a mistake. It was never random. It was part of the pattern, the deeper lesson unfolding. Every step, every twist, each turn brought you here, didn't it? And now here you are, with a growing sense of clarity that feels so natural, so familiar. You begin to see how every external voice, every outside influence that seemed so overwhelming, it was simply a reflection of something ready to shift inside. And shift it has. Just by listening now, it's already shifting, isn't it? It's like standing in front of a mirror, and for the first time, you're able to see beyond the reflection. You see what's real, the truth behind the illusion. And the truth is simple. You're whole, you're free, you're love. And with that realization comes a powerful sense of ease, doesn't it? The kind of ease that allows you to move through life with grace and certainty, knowing every moment holds an opportunity, a gift, a way to reconnect with your deeper self, a way to choose love again and again and again. What's so extraordinary is how quickly things begin to change when you do. You start to notice how those beliefs, the ones seem so rigid, those ideas about who you were or what you were supposed to be, they just begin to dissolve. They were never really yours, were they? They were borrowed stories, like shadows that fade when the light gets stronger. And now, with every breath you take, that light grows brighter. It fills you, strengthens you, reminds you. And from this place of light, of love, you begin to see everything differently. Every challenge becomes an opportunity. Every mistake becomes a lesson. Every detour becomes a path leading you home. Because the truth is, you were never lost, not really. You're simply gathering the tools you needed, the experiences, the wisdom, the strength. And now, with all of that within you, imagine what's possible. Imagine what it feels like to step fully into that version of yourself that's clear, confident, and deeply connected to love. Because it's already happening now. As you feel that shift, you might even begin to realize something else, something even more profound. There's no need to fight those outside forces anymore. No need to resist or push them away. Because when you know who you are, when you're truly connected to the deeper truth, nothing can shake you. You simply notice the noise and let it pass, like clouds drifting across a vast open sky. The sky never worries about the clouds. It knows that they come and go, but it will always remain. And you are that sky, vast, unshakable, and limitless. And from this place you realize it's not about becoming something new. It's about remembering who you've always been. Because you've always been enough, more than enough, strong, capable, worthy, whole. And as you feel that truth settling even deeper now, it's almost as if something inside you smiles. You remember, and it feels good to remember, doesn't it? And each time you do, you find it easier to trust yourself, to trust life, to trust no matter what happens, you'll always find your way. Because that inner compass will always be there, guiding you back to love, back to yourself, back to the truth that was always there, just waiting for you to notice it again.